Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Peanut Cast. Now, before we jump into these team comps, I am a little bit late to the game, and we're seeing the Macho Princesses with a 5-man invade of the Daddy's Girls blue buff. Kha'Zix's now making his way down. He did start with that sweeper, so he's going to be looking to get rid of some early vision. Unfortunately, that's not going to save him here. The root comes out from the rise. Ignite is on Echo, looking for the kill. And that's going to be first blood, unfortunately. No, but there was typically in this kind of situation, you would see that 5-point stance. You'd see everybody kind of playing safe and defending those entrances. But we didn't see that here in this game. And now Nasus looking for more. He does get the flash from the Nami. And it looks like they're going to stick around and take that blue buff away from the Kha'Zix. Now, let's take a look at these team comps. We already see first blood going over to the Macho Princesses. We've got Nasus in the top lane, Echo jungle, Rise in that mid lane, and the Jhin Anivia bot lane. Now, there's a setting here, and it's not A, and it's not Q. And I'll tell you what setting it is once I figure it out. Not T, it's not Y, it's not H. Ooh, H. What's up, girl? Oh, sorry. It's not B. It's not V. It's not C. It's not X. It's not Z. Not A. Shit. Fuck. Sorry, I'm gonna pause that because I don't know. There it is. Okay, and there's no objective timers, which is nice. I don't know if you guys can see that over the dragon pit. I mean, over the map. Okay, sorry. Jumping back into things. I just want to turn the chat off for this. So now that we've got that off, we can jump back into the game. I apologize. I am going to put this on YouTube, and you guys are unfortunately going to have to watch me struggle through that for the few minutes of the game that we did miss. But now we see some invading in the jungle. Talon looking for the rise here. He does get a little bit of damage down. Electrocute going to be procced, but Ignite not available. Now Kha'Zix going toe-to-toe with the Echo. Both of the smites are down, so they get a little bit of health back, but it's not going to be enough. A kill going over to that Talon, and Kha'Zix getting revenge. And you can just see the emotion from this Kha'Zix. Just a typical silver player here. Gets his blue buff stolen, and just with the emotional invade, has to go take the enemy blue buff. He can't just let it go. He's got. I'm just kidding. That's my homie is the Kha'Zix. I apologize for being a weenie. Anyways, so we jump back into it now. A trade kill going over. And we were just seeing a 500 gold lead for the Macho Princesses, but that gold is now swayed into the favor of Daddy's Girls. Now some trading on that bottom side. Anivia, a very unorthodox support here, but does provide a lot of CC. Not only does she have the Flash Frost, that Q right there that you're seeing for the stun, and then extra damage when they are frozen, but also the slow in her ultimate, a huge AoE slow, and the crystallize, the frozen wall that she throws up. So should be able to zone out pretty well, keep enemy junglers from ganking or kind of block off pathways that they might be coming from. So just something definitely to keep an eye on in the bottom lane. Like I said, a very unorthodox pick here. And then we actually didn't talk about the team comp on the opposite end, on the Daddy's Girls. We've got Renekton in the top lane, Goofer Games on that Kha'Zix, best talent Iraq playing his trademark talent, and then the Jinx Nami bottom lane. So a more standard bottom lane for Daddy's Princesses, and right now we're kind of see that play into full effect here with that slight gold lead, or the slight CS lead. But now Kha'Zix on the bottom side of the map. Rooted up is that Nami. The Ignite is on, and now Anivia in the bush here. She is resurrecting, but Nami going to go down to the Jhin, and Anivia actually going to get the revive here, but Jhin running the wrong way. Flash forward from the Kha'Zix, going to pick that one up, and a double kill in the top lane. Renekton actually killing the top laner and the jungler there. So we see 2 dead on the top side, 1 dead on the bottom side. Maybe make it 2 here. We do make it 2, but it's for the other team. Anivia gets one. Kazakh's a little too ambitious on that dive. Didn't have the damage to finish off the Anivia. But overall, across the map, a 3-for-2, which ties this game back up in kills, 4-4. A slight gold lead in the favor of Daddy's princesses. Daddy's girls. Daddy being the talent, of course. We see things now starting to slow down as everybody's kind of coming out of the base. Jin looking to kind of close that gap in the CS deficit. Renekton doing a great job again in the top lane. Picked up the double kill on the Echo and the Nasus. Now up 10 CS on the Nasus, as well as 2 kills to Nasus' 2 assists. So he's looking pretty scary. Got that early Tiamat. Also has the boot, so it should keep him safe from any ganks. Able to use that slice and dice as well. Now Nami trying to get some poke down. Here comes Talon and Kha'Zix, the 4-man gank in that bottom lane. Echo trying to trade it back, but Talon uses that assassin's path to get on out of there. And Kha'Zix looking to clean this one up. Spody gonna put that Echo 6 feet under with the ebb and flow. But a beautiful rotation from the mid lane and the jungler here from Daddy's girls. And it looks like they may want to pick up a dragon too. Nope. I spoke too soon. They're going to go ahead and leave that mountain up and take that another time. Jinx now 0-0-1, sitting on 1,400 gold. Going to go ahead back and buy herself something pretty here soon. So they want to wait until she does that before they pick up this dragon. So Kha'Zix now going to go get his second blue buff. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get his first and was first blooded there. So that's got to be a pretty good feeling. And Kha'Zix now up 14 CS on that Echo, so 3.5 camps-ish. Doing a good job staying ahead after getting first blooded. Echo looking for something in the mid lane. A very hard lane to gank here. Talon able to just walk away from that one. And again, it's very hard to follow this Talon. He does have that jump where he can just go over so many walls. And walls that are not only hard to flash from, but a lot of the times you can't follow up on. But now we see Renekton going in, slice and dice in, just trading a little bit of damage. Didn't use the Tiamat there, but a nice little bit of poke. Gonna force Nasus to chug down this corrupting potion. And eventually we may see the all-in. Hopefully Renekton able to keep this wave in a favorable position after that reset. Renekton looking to just push it in. He does get the Ruthless Predator stun on. Not going to find much more after that. Now, Anivia level 6 in this bottom lane. So she does have that ultimate, which again, just that huge AoE slow, which is also going to amplify her damage. But it looks like we may see a 2-man roam come down again. 2v2 in the bot lane commencing. Anivia getting taken just below half health. Has to be careful here. Captive audience going to spot out the 2-man gank coming down, but that might not be enough. Talon and Kha'Zix want it. Renekton goes in here. He does have the Conqueror procs on. No ultimates used just yet. Just going to push that Nasus back. Right underneath that turret, and Nasus, this is right where he wants to be. He's not in too much trouble here. He does have to pop the Fury of the Sands there, but able to kind of just sit back and farm underneath the turret. The Tiamat on Renekton working in his favor, just shoving that lane constantly. And now we see Jinx looking for blood on the bottom of the map, but the Crystallize is there. She's forced to flash and heal. The bubble coming out from Nami, and that's going to pop the passive. Nivea is now live on the ground there. Should not be able to pick up that kill, but now the passive no longer available, so the next time they do look for an all-in, they can target that Anivia. But no summoner spells on this bottom lane, or on this AD carry for the Daddy's girls. So she definitely has to play careful. She does have the Flame Chompers, so that makes her a little bit safer. And if she's able to pick up a kill, she does get that speed boost, able to just walk away. Now we see Talon going in onto the Echo. He has the Tiamat as well. Procs it down, but here comes Kha'Zix now. Stuck in the middle of 2 is that Echo. He tries to flash away, but it's not enough. Taste Their Fear going to pick that one up, and it looks like they're looking for more. The flash away from the Talon, but Rise gets a trade kill back. That is a 2-for-1. So a nice pickup from Rise there, but 1 kill going over to Kha'Zix and 1 to Talon. Talon trying to flash away was just a second too late. Now no summoners on that Jinx. She's able to walk away from that one thus far. Nami trading the damage back onto the AD carry. Now Anivia maybe stepping up a little bit too close. A couple more auto attacks should do it, and that's going to be a trade kill. Anivia gets the Jinx. Jinx gets the Anivia. And Kha'Zix picks up that Scuttle Crab for himself. Doesn't want anything to do with that bot lane unless his best pal, Talon, is there to help him out. But now we're seeing a growing gold lead for the Daddy's Girls. And now Renekton goes in. A lot of damage actually coming up from that Nasus. There is the Dominus. There is the Fury of the Sands. And these brothers are going toe-to-toe in this top lane. Coldmeek gonna heal Renekton up just a little bit, but Shutdown going over to that Nasus. Not big enough. Now we see the 2v2 again between the mid laners and the jungles. Deleted is that Echo. Not able to use the Chrono Break, and Talon wants more. Trying to pick up a kill on to the Rise here. A double kill going over to the Talon. And a cheeky Void Spikes coming out from the Kha'Zix to pick up the assist there. Now Kha'Zix wants this Mountain Drake, and it's going to be a great Drake for their team. Jinx, an absolute structure deleter. She absolutely demolishes structures as well as that Baron or any of those neutral objectives. But now she may be caught out. Her ears were ringing. We were speaking her praises. She gets herself in a little bit of trouble. Again, that crystallizing, that ultimate coming down. But now we here see the curtain call coming out. Are they able to find the Jinx? Not able to walk out of the ultimate, but now Nami going to be stunned up there. No more shots left on that curtain call, and here comes Kha'Zix. Everybody low into this bottom lane. Deadly Flourish not going to find the slow, and that should be the kill. Super Mega Death Rocket picking that one up. Jinx with another kill for herself on that Anivia. And again, as I was saying earlier, they popped that passive in that earlier engage. Kha'Zix comes down after picking up that dragon. No passive for Anivia. No way out there. No flash, no ignite, because she'd used that earlier. And she pays the ultimate prize, stepping up just a bit too far forward. And Kha'Zix doing a great job moving around this map. Now we see Rise getting a little cheeky here, getting some poke damage down on the Talon. Talon, it's a little bit of BM. Just turns his back to him, lets him know he is not worried about the damage. Nami may get executed here. She does not. Talon now 5-1-1 in that mid lane. A 300 gold bounty on his head. That is looking absolutely juicy, especially for this Rise, especially for this Nasus. Even this Echo, these champions scaling so well into the late game. If they could get a little extra gold in the early game, they're not going to complain about that. But Talon doing a good job dodging the overloads there. Now we see Kha'Zix up in that top lane looking for a kill here, but a lot of damage from that Nasus. He's 2 levels up, and a couple more siphoning strikes might just do it. Kha'Zix forced to flash away. Here comes the Echo as well, looking for the parallel converter. Just not going to find anything except for the shield. And now Wither on that Renekton, maybe in a bad spot. Goes into that bush, gets the stun. Now Kha'Zix having to run away from this one, but he's able to pick up the kill there underneath the turret. Echo was not expecting the damage. Kha'Zix, a beautiful use there of the ultimate to go invisible. Echo loses sight, and Kha'Zix just deletes him there. Now Nasus, no ultimate, no flash, and no teleport. So Renekton in a pretty good spot, but now they're looking for that shutdown gold, as I was saying. They're trying to find it on somebody here. Here comes the curtain call. Now Jhin trying to pick up the kill, but Talon able to just walk away from that one. Again, that Assassin's Path, so very strong. Able to just jump over the walls and get out of that Talon ultimate. But now we see some trade damage going back and forth in the top lane. Dominus is available. That is going to be popped by the Renekton, but Nasus is just hitting so incredibly hard. If we take a look, he's already at 260 stacks on this Pharaoh in the top lane. Very, very scary. Renekton, again, having to be super cautious in that matchup. And now we see Kha'Zix looking for a kill onto the AD carry. Now, Anivia is stuck in the middle too. She does have the egg, and that is going to be popped. Killing spree on that Kha'Zix. Make it a double kill. Now 5-2-6 is Goofer Games, and he is running away with this game. Three members of the Daddy's Girls on the bottom side of the map trying to push it down. The tier 2 already gone. Kha'Zix just going to do some counter jungling on the top side. Nasus able to take one for himself and the Macho Princesses, but he's also looking for a kill here. The Wither is onto that Renekton. Renekton forced to slice and dice away. And right now that matchup is just so one-sided. Nasus able to do whatever he wants. He's working towards what looks like be that Trinity Force. Now we see Ruthless Predator getting the stun down, but it might not be enough. Forced to flash is that Renekton, and Nasus wants to chase him down. Another Wither is on, but Slice and Dice going to keep him safe. And Echo on the bottom side steals his red buff with the smite. Now Talon going in, but 3v2, 4v2, not going to be enough. The shutdown gold going over to Anivia, and Rise getting one for himself. Jinx and Nami here trying to clean up, but it's not going to be in time. Flash Frost going to keep that Jinx in place, and now they are forced to run away. A beautiful bubble there. Jinx wants more here. Crystallize coming out. Jinx forced to flash and to heal again. Parallel Convergence going to give Echo that shield. Do they have the damage? The Tidal Wave going to pick one up. The Ignite is on that Nami, and here comes Rise. No mana on that Jinx. And Rise gets one for himself in this skirmish. He's looking for a second one, and that's going to be it. A second shutdown now over to that Rise. And 3 kills overall there. Onto that mid lane. Onto that late game carry mid lane. That has to be scary here. He does have 7 stacks now on that Dark Seal. Might look to make that a Majai's Soul Stealer. But just a little bit of overstepping. Daddy's girls, they're feeling confident, especially the Talon and the Kha'Zix, being able to move around the map and communicate so well, able to pick up some of these kills. They're in the jungle trying to steal away a red buff. It actually gets stolen from them. They push forward trying to pick up the kill to get that red buff back, and unfortunately walk right into a 4v2. They get deleted immediately, and then Jinx and Nami try to kind of salvage the play. Unfortunately, not able to. And overall, 3 kills go over to that Rise. But we are still seeing just shy of a 5,000 gold lead for the Daddy's Girls, given that terrible trade that they just took in the jungle. But now Nami may be caught out here. The Wither is on, and oh my god, the damage from Nasus is huge. Plus 12 onto that Nami, and they might look to get plus 12 onto this Mountain Drake. But on the top side of the map, Talon and Kha'Zix making plays. They do grab the Rift Herald there. And they might look for this top turret as well. Renekton goes in, and here comes Kha'Zix. He jumps in, but Rise able to walk away from this one so far. No stun coming out. There it is, the Ruthless Predator, and a whole heap of damage. Now Rise stuck in the middle of 2, but he's going to go down. Goofer Games gets another one for himself. The Mountain Drake now going over to the Macho Princesses, so make that even. Mountain Drakes on both sides. Rift Herald coming down as well, looking to grab that tier 2 in the top lane. So far, 4 turrets to 1 for the Daddy's Girls. And they're looking to make it 5 with this tier 2 top. Jinx still doing her thing on the bottom side of the map. She is up 70 CS just about on that Jhin, on her counterpart there. An item and a half to just half an item. Jhin struggling with the gold here. Now we see him walk up into a crap storm. Going to get absolutely deleted there. Now Jinx going toe-to-toe with the jungler here. Here comes Rise with the Realm Warp, trying to find the damage. Does not have that Rune Prism just yet, but Braum going to pick that one up. Braum on the Rise, not Braum the champion, because Braum's not in this game. So another kill going over to that Rise. Now 5 stacks on that Dark Seal. Did lose a stack. Kha'Zix getting a little bit bold here in the jungle, trying to find Nasus out. Renekton forced to dash away from the fight in the mid lane, but now it's a 2v1 here on the Nasus. Do they have the damage? He's forced to flash away, but Shadows or Assassin's Path going to allow Talon to follow. The Rake is out. Noxian Diplomacy. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. Kha'Zix picking out up for himself, but on the other side of the mid lane, Rise grabs another kill on that Nami, but a nice kill onto that Nasus. And that's kind of stopping that pressure, stopping that momentum that this Nasus has. He's so huge and so scary. But now we see, speaking of huge and scary, there is a giant crocodile in your face. Rise, can he get away from this? Super Mega Death Rocket not going to find its target. Rise able to walk away so far. Jhin drops the ultimate. Not going to find anybody there. Dominus is on, and a full rage bar at that. Rooted up is that Talon. I'm sorry, that Renekton. And dead is that Renekton. Talon being traded also on the bottom side of the map. So 2 kills going over. But as we're seeing these kills going over to the Macho Princesses, this gold lead is not changing. The objectives now 5-1 in turrets, 19-16 in kills, and the CS leads are just growing and growing. On the top side, 12 CS lead for that Renekton. Jungle up 2 camps here. Mid lane sitting right about even, but the biggest deficit is in that bottom side of the map. That Jinx now sitting on 2 items to Jin's 1 completed item, and he still only has level 1 boots. And on Jin, you're not very quick. You're not like Jinx. You don't really have the kite ability. You're not able to move around very quick, especially once Jinx gets these assists or these kills. So only having level 1 boots it feels really bad, especially when you're playing against these assassin type teams or that Renekton who could jump into that back line, stun you up real quick. There's really no escaping that. We're seeing just about a 6,000 gold lead for the Daddy's Girls. Baron is available, but we are only 21 minutes into this map, so maybe not on anybody's mind. Deadly Flourish not going to find the route onto the Jinx. Here comes the tidal wave, and deleted is that Jin, and Kha'Zix wants more. He's going in onto the Nivea. Flash Frost going to get the stun up there. Here comes the redemption to heal everybody up. There is the egg, but she's not going to resurrect. Renekton now with a double kill, and 5 members pushing down this mid lane here. Jinx getting a little bit of damage down onto the Nasus. And this is going to be tough here. They do have a little bit of wave clear, but Daddy's Girls are very strong here, and it looks like they are going to walk away from this one. They do know that they might not have the wave clear. Flash away from the bubble there. Preemptive flash. And now Ryze walks up into the bush and gets deleted. Goofer Games is now on a rampage. Jinx gets another one for herself. That is 3 members dead. And Jinx now trying to make it 4. The Wither comes out. There is the Spirit Fire. Jinx having to flash away from that one. Has to be careful. Nasus, very, very strong. He is sitting almost at 500 stacks here. Heal coming out from the Jhin, trying to run this Jinx down. Meanwhile, the rest of the team for Daddy's Girls are melting this Baron here. That Mountain Drake doing them wonders. That's going to go over to them. No smite needed. And they're just going to reset and push it back down now. Just shy of a 10,000 gold lead with Dragon coming up here in just a moment. And that is going to be a Mountain Drake for this team. Now that they've got Baron, able to push everything down here, and a second Mountain Drake going to be so huge for taking these objectives. Jinx now 2.5 items, working towards, I believe, that rapid fire cannon, so she's going to have that extra range on that first auto attack. The extra crit, the extra damage, the extra attack speed, it's all just starting to stack up. And Jinx going to be absolutely decimating these turrets, but now we see Renekton getting stuck in the middle of 3. He is going to go down, but Nami picks one up on the back side. Now Wither is on, and the siphoning strikes are just too much. Nasus picks up the kill onto the Jinx that we were just giving so much praise to, and Nami here going to sacrifice herself into the team. But meanwhile, Talon looking for one, getting one back in that mid lane. A 2 for 3 overall, but also an inhibitor and maybe, or an inhibitor turret and maybe an inhibitor. Woo! An inhibitor turret and maybe an inhibitor in this mid lane going down as well. Talon making something out of nothing. Gonna be able to use that assassin's path to jump over those walls and get out of there. A pretty solid pickup there, and a really strong denial of, or a really good denial of that Mountain Drake. As I was gonna say, I spoke about it earlier, Jinx absolutely shreds these structures, shreds objectives, turrets, inhibitors, nexuses. Everything goes down so quick when a Jinx with a couple of items is auto attacking it. So to take away that second Mountain Drake is going to give them a little bit of breathing room and kind of give a little bit of life back into this team. They're not going to have to worry about these turrets going down as fast. But speaking about going down fast, Jinx trying to cut away from the Echo. He's forced to use the Chrono Break to get away, but now Ryze caught out. He does pop the Seraph's Embrace, but it's not going to be enough. Unstoppable is Goofer Games, and Jinx manages to pick up the kill in the bottom side. The Super Mega Death Rock is going to grab that one. Ignite is on to Talon, so the heal's not going to be as much, but they are just enough. Now 5 members still alive for the Daddy's Girls. Here comes the curtain call, trying to find something, but everybody runs out of the ultimate, so he's just going to find a few creeps. One shot onto that Nami. And the Daddy's Girls splitting up, trying to get these lanes pushed out. Kha'Zix stealing away some of the jungle. Talon stealing away that red buff. It looks like bottom lane is the next target in the eyes of the Daddy's Girls, as we see 5 members now on this bottom side jungle. Nasa's doing his best to keep on stacking. 564, 67, mind you, stacks on that Nasus. And now we see rooted up is a Renekton. He pops the Dominus, but it's not going to be enough. He goes down. Fury of the Sands now popped for the Nasus in return. That Talon is going to die. Make it 3 dead on the side of Daddy's Girls. Make that 4. Jinx, the only member alive. The egg going to be popped for Anivia, but that is about it. Nobody dead for the Macho Princesses, and a clean ace just outside of their base. Renekton stepping too far forward, getting picked off by that Anivia, and I was talking about it earlier. The CC is just so awkward. If there's no flash available, if there's no slice and dice available, that Renekton just gets stunned up on the other side of the wall, drops the ultimate. Her damage is now amplified. She's got that, she's got the Lost Chapter. She's got the Rod of Ages, so she's not doing too bad when it comes to the damage. They managed to lock up that Renekton. He's forced to kind of force an engage underneath that turret. The rest of the team follows, and everybody falls. Now we're just about tied up here in kills. 24 kills to 27. The majority on those kills, they are where you want them. They, 10 kills on the Kha'Zix, the assassin. They're able to jump in and delete somebody. And again, your late game carry Rise 9, 5, and 8. That's exactly where we want to see some of those kills. And now Nami, a little bit of supportal combat coming out in the jungle. Kha'Zix here in the wakes, but Anivia privy to that. Just gonna walk away from that one. She doesn't want to test it. If Nami's stepping up, there must be somebody there to help. Talon pushing down his bottom side. Renekton up on the top side, trying to get that wave pushed out as well. Now 2 members coming down for the Talon. Chrono breaking to keep Echo safe. Here comes Fury of the Sands. The Wither is on. Invisible is the Kha'Zix. Trying to walk away from this one. Siphoning Strikes 2 will do it. He has to flash away there. Nami will be able to heal this team up, but Wither surely will be available here in just a moment. Now Jinx forced to flash away from the Rise and the Anivia. Not trying to get caught out here. Heal is still available. And Dragon is coming up in just a moment. That is going to be an Ocean Drake. So not bad to have if you are the Daddy's Girls right now. You're walking away, licking your wounds with that Ocean Drake. Going to be able to heal up, get that mana, get that health back, and then turn right back around and look to push down this base. Jhin going to catch the wave on the top side. Meanwhile, Talon still on the bottom side. Trying to pressure that inhibitor. Now he's going to use the ultimate and the Assassin's Path to get away. Flash forward from the Rise. Trying to catch him out here, but the Youmuu's Ghost Blade. He's just too quick. Jumps over the chicken wall. And able to walk away from that one. Now mid inhibitor coming up very, very soon here. But the Daddy's Girls do not care. They got their eyes on the Baron. That's going to go over. That's going to increase that gold lead to just under 10,000. And now that pushing power just got so much stronger. These Baroned up minions are going to be very tough to deal with if you are the Macho Princesses. Now the Blue Smite coming out, slowing down that Jinx. A double stun from the Anivia. The Blast Cone going to try and keep him safe, but it's not enough. Nasus picks up one onto the Jinx now. Renekton trying to walk away here. He is still very healthy, and Echo has to be careful. He does not have that Chrono Break. The Ignite is on, and that's going to be enough for the kill, but Nasus gets another one. A 2-for-1 so far. 4 members still alive, but 3 members do still have Baron for the Daddy's Girls. Now, Kha'Zix going in, gets a little bit of damage onto that Rise, but might not be enough. He finds himself in the middle of 3, and that is not where you want to be there, trying to squash that bug. But he's able to use the leap to get away. Rise still stepping up. Rise is looking for that damage. Rise wants that kill for his team. The second turret now going down for the Macho Princesses. And Talon on the bottom side picks up the inhibitor turret, but the TP actually goes off. The ultimate coming out from the Talon. Shadow or Assassin's Path. Keeping him close, and that Shadow Assault just doing 0 damage to that Nasus. He now has the Frozen Heart and the Dead Man's. Absolutely insane here. Super tanky against this AD team. Again, nobody bringing any AP to the board except for this Nami. She does have that Twin Shadows. She does have the Aether Wisp. It looks like she's building the Ardent Sensor here. But if this Nasus keeps building armor items like he is, he's working towards that Thornmail. going to be devastating. And he's also got the Bramble Vest. So it does have the Grievous Wound, so it'll stop some of that healing. But we'll have to see if it can stop the damage. Now, again, 3 members do still have Baron for the Daddy's Girls. And we may look to see all 3 lanes getting pushed out here. Jinx in a little bit of danger. Forced to use that Blast Cone to get away. Anivia now has that egg again, so she can play a little aggressive and sacrifice herself because she does have that GA in her passive. And now also has the completed Archangel's Staff working towards that Seraph's Embrace. Couple members moving up in this mid lane, but Nasus is very scary, and he will immediately make you turn away. Jinx getting a little bit of damage down, but it's not much. Again, that armor is just so huge against this all AD team. Nasus now stacking up very well again. 756 stacks on this dog in the top lane. Talon on the top side of the map, so it is a 4v5. If the Macho Princesses decide to go in, the stun onto that Renekton. There's a Crystallize. He uses the Dominus to try and stay healthy. Fury of the Sands coming out as well. No target onto that Renekton. 2 for games getting dangerously low, and now Renekton jumps into that back line. He has the Cold of Meek to heal up with the Rage. Echo trying to burn him down. Ignivia coming out. Will she resurrect? She will not. Renekton gets 2 on the backside. Nobody able to peel him off, and they don't find any kills just yet. Jhin picks one up, but is it going to be enough? A triple kill going over to that Renekton before he goes down, and now Ryze picking another onto the Nami, but Kha'Zix wants no more. The GA going to be popped here. Ryze goes golden, trying to walk away from this one, but does he have the movement speed? These Baroned up minions want him. So does that Kha'Zix. He jumps forward, trying to find that kill, but not going to be enough. A killing spree on that Ryze. But meanwhile, Talon in the top lane, pushing it down, trying to get these inhibs. Talon may trade a kill back here. He wants to avenge his fallen brothers. He jumps in with the Nox in diplomacy. Shadow Assault not going to be enough just yet. The bleed is on, the ignite is on, and that's going to be the kill. Talon picks that one up. Now, Anivia, the only member alive. Here comes Echo out of the base. Talon not going to get much more out of this just yet. He actually jumps in onto the Anivia, tries to find the damage. Ignite is on. Uses that the Assassin's Path to jump over the downed turret. Not enough to find the bleed just yet. Talon going to walk away from this one, keep safe. But on top of all of that, a 4 for 5 and a top inhib going over to the Daddy's Girls. Another Ocean Drake coming up here in just a moment. And we keep in mind that during that fight, it was a 4v5, and they still played so well. They started the engage on the Renekton. He walked away into that river, and then they kind of just left him, and he jumped onto the back line and picked up a double kill before dying. And Nasus wasn't able to reciprocate. He wasn't able to get into the back line of the Daddy's Girls and find any kills for himself. So as he tried to come back to the Renekton to peel for his team, it was a little too late, and he was just getting kited out, and unfortunately they paid the ultimate price, just losing a whole bunch there. 5 members dying, so more gold in the pocket, and that top inhib. Now Baron coming up in just under a minute as we see a mid lane siege from the Daddy's Girls. Trying to create some pressure here. Bot lane pushing as well. Somebody surely will have to go stop that, which may mean a free Baron on the top side. And now we're seeing super minions also pushing through that top lane. Renekton's build is a crazy one. He has the Death's Dance completed. He's got 4 items and his boots. He does have that Spirit Visage, so that Cold Meek is going to be healing him up exceptionally well, and it's going to stop a lot of that damage from the Ryze and the Echo, but Ryze absolutely huge here. 11, 6, and 10. 4 completed items. He has that Void Staff, and now we see somebody getting picked off here. Echo has to use a Chrono Break defensively to get away. Super Mega Death Rock doesn't find the kill there. And now Renekton in the backline, absolutely huge, and that is 3 members dead on the side. Make it 4 and maybe 5 here. Nasus trying to do what he can, but they catch him out in the jungle in a beautiful fight. That is a clean ace for the Daddy's Girls. A triple kill on that Kha'Zix, and surely this will be the game. There comes the surrender vote. GG's to the Daddy's Girls. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, tips, anything like that, feel free to let me know. And yeah, my name is Tanner. I'm an aspiring shoutcaster. I'm trying to do this for real, so we're really out here. But thank you, GG's to the Daddy's Girls. Again, these are just some made up names that we do, but thank you guys for that.